Starting. Alright. Let me just get this out to everyone real quick. Alright. Alright, let's get this show on the road. I've been having a lot of fun lately playing the... This isn't muted, right? No, it's not. Okay. I've been having a lot of fun lately playing the Tiger 1s. I got this Tiger 1 lineup of 3 Tiger 1s. I could get 5 Tiger 1s. I have to get this one and then the premium squad. I don't like squadding up, or not squadding up, but communing with other people. Hey there, Nero. Like when you squad with people, they always want to talk to you, and doing that, it distracts me from talking to the stream. Hello, Fraulein K. Faline. I can't pronounce your name, sorry. Kind of mad the baklava will be American. U.S. doesn't deserve it. I don't know, apparently we give them a lot of foreign aid, so... Feels introvert man. Yeah, hello. Tally ho. But I got this a furry tiger. And recently, my whatchamacallit, my squadron leader, because I'm in some squadron, he pointed out to me that the penetration on the Tiger 1 is lower than the calculator that Gaijin gave out to calculate the new penetration changes says. Where is the event? I don't know. I was expecting to start Friday. I have a feeling that it's delayed, and they're going to delay it to like Tuesday or maybe Monday. They're going at 1 devlog a day, and they got 6 devlogs. So, I don't know. Yeah, let's go annoy people on the furry tiger. Where is your squad? Oh, it's UAGF. If you want to join them, you could like maybe hit me up later. Actually, I think the Milan after the stream. It's getting out of control. And when spring comes, the grass just springs right up. It's gonna take 3 years. Yeah, that's how long it'll take to grind out that thing. I'm trying to grind the CL13 with my Seahawk, but literally no one is playing RB. Please help. Well, see, no one's playing Air RB because they just lose the T2. I love you too, man. Thanks for coming by the stream. Thanks for watching my videos. Well, I actually meant, why don't you have your own squad? I don't know. I was thinking about making my own. I was mostly concerned. Like the reason why I didn't make my own is I was concerned about how much of my own time it would take to manage. Because even the Discord, it takes a lot of time for me to manage. There's an M22. But despite the poor penetration on the Tiger 1, it's still a good tank. And if you disagree, I disagree with you. We're gonna have a unfortunate disagreement. You gotta angle like a mofo. But and the gun doesn't penetrate nearly as much as it used to. But you got a lot of explosive filler, and the Panzer are not at one shots lots of things, except for that T-44 that I just shot the. Check this dude out. Check this dude out. Ooh, one shot. Get your 6.7 out of here. Free Tugger. I got Tuggers on the wheels. Is that on dude? Tiger 1, M1A1. Yep, that's true. Tiger 1 was the best tank ever conceived. The Allies didn't use it because they were scared of its power. They thought it might become self-aware and take over the world. See, like that dude trying to do that IS-2 trick, it doesn't matter. It can just penetrate the cheek. Unfortunately, I lost my commander, but don't need him anyways. Unfortunately, you can't penetrate the front of a jumbo anymore. Well, I think you can, but not the turret. Yeah, I ain't getting through that. And I'm pretty sure he can penetrate my front. I don't remember. Do you know when the event will start? I'm thinking it might start Tuesday. It could be Monday. It depends on how they do the dev blogs. If we get the rest of the dev blogs Sunday, it'll probably be Monday. If we don't, it'll probably be Tuesday. Do you want more World War II, Cold War, or modern stuff? I want more World War II stuff. I was playing France, early, low tier France earlier, and the B1 Tar or whatever it's called is a joke of a tank. It's just so hilarious. But there's a lot of cool early war tanks that France had that aren't in game, and it's really unfortunate. And I think there's a good amount of early Cold War stuff that could also be added. Hopefully the A7M1 can deal with that. Or not. Oh man. Yeah, he ain't dealing with that well. And I can't dogfight. Well, I'm probably gonna get shot down soon. Do you want to squad up with Germany? And I don't want to like squatting up when I'm streaming because it can distract me from talking to the chat. Ah! I pressed tab, not. Yeah, this is gonna end well. Well, actually. Hoo 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 hoo. Yes, chase me, chase me. Nah, it never works anymore. Although I love this thing is a flying tank. Like, if it wasn't for the fire, I'd still be in the air. You got 2 engines, and you can lose like whole wings, and you're good. How about some T-44 today? Sure, I'll do that next. P1 Rada, P1000 Rada for Germany 2.3 BR, please. Yes. Put it in the naval tree too. The best thing about Tiger 1 is if you don't do well in the Tiger 1, you can still spawn in the Panther, which is actually better than the Tiger 1. At least the Panther A is. Hungary would be good World War II nation to add, since they have lots of good tanks. I'd have to look. I haven't looked totally into Hungary, but I do know that they had some pretty interesting vehicles. Oh, come on. He was just waiting for me. My lineup was 7.0, and I got 8-point match. How was that? It's a total full up tier, man. I'd say Hungary would be an Italy tree. If Italy needs more tanks, who's pinging me on Discord? No! I'm not gonna repair my stuff, man. Okay, see, one of my secrets to having 12 million Silver Lions is I have auto repair off. Because when you're flying around, I don't say the, one of the jets, if you're flying around F-80, it's got a 13,000 repair cost. You die in it, you don't auto repair it. You repair it the next time you want to play it. Sometimes you don't want to play every time in the row. But whatever. All you guys just get angry because there's a little red in your tech tree. Yeah, let's get with T-44. I'm gonna up to myself and take a 6.7 just cause. But T-44 is really good. Hey! Thanks for the, it's a euro, right? No. Yes? Pound? I don't remember. I don't know your European monies. But thanks, man. Can I, like... I don't know. That's like a $1.28 or something. Maybe it's more. I don't remember.
You have triumphed
there
over
it is.
the enemy. Your victory is moments away, my lord.
Yeah, Euro, that's it. Euro's the one that looks kind of like an E. Yeah. Do I have this? No. I'm looking for... Oh my god, my brain. Alright, there we go. And of course, you're going to take the only available Russian CAS. Peb 8. Actually, no, I'm going to take the VE6. Yeah, that's it. $1.32. That's good. Hey, Nameless. So, let's talk about the, I can't pronounce his name, the Jewish tank, the, Balaklava, I'm gonna call it. So there's a big old discussion going on whether it should be in the British tree or the US tree. I personally was expecting it to be in the US tree. Because if you look at it, so Germany got two things. They got the Ju 388 and the toaster. Russia got two things. The I-16, the souped up I-16 and the boat. And then Britain was going to get the Tiger class light cruiser. But you gotta think, like, why wouldn't why would America be left out? I can't pronounce the name. Merkava. I like calling it Baklava more. Merkava. Alright, I think I got it. Should be in the British tech tree because it needs love. Well, you say that, but there are currently 7 nations in game. And only 4 of them are getting anything out of this event. There's a lot of nations that need love. Like, apparently it was based off some British tanks, so perhaps it should be in the British tree. I don't know. It's not my realm of expertise. And Gaijin doesn't seem to make entire sense on what tank goes in what tree. Like the, LTV Zis whatever was a American chassis with a Russian gun on it, made by the Chinese to show the Russians that that China was capable of producing tanks and whatnot. But they just combined 2 things they had. For some reason, it's in the American tree, despite it. Like the only thing relating is that they used leftover American chassis. That's, I don't know. Well, I know it. Well, I know the Italian P40 is a best built tank that the Italians had. The Hungarians had not better tanks, but they had better prototypes. Oh yeah, they had some prototype Panther thing. Look, or was it a? No, I think I had an 88. I don't remember. But they had some prototype bigger tank that was better than the P40, and it was actually built unlike the P43. At least I think it was actually built. I don't remember. I'm gonna go have a nice seeing you. All right, see you, man. If you want to talk prototypes, mock-ups, there's the M44 TAS and P43. The Italians really wanted that thing, the P43. Look at this dude. What? Whatever, he can't see me in the bushes.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
There we go. Hey, Danny. Do you know when the event will be out? Like, when will it start? I'm thinking it's either gonna start Monday or Tuesday. What I'm thinking is if we get the rest of the dev blogs tomorrow on Sunday, then it'll probably start Monday. But if we don't, if we get no dev blogs or only 1 dev blog, it'll probably start Tuesday. Typically, Gaijin likes to start things on Tuesdays. Sometimes they do Mondays, but it's common that they do things on Tuesdays. Like, they commonly drop patches on Tuesdays. I just died. Ooh, Doom Boy game, Grummer. Now where is T4? It's in the US tree where it should be. Alright, let's take out the Type 62. I like this thing a lot. Is it going to be like the IS-7? If you're meaning that you have to like craft things in the crafting thing, it seems like it's going to be a crafting event, yes. So get your grinding pants on, because it's probably not going to be the most fun in the world. I'm hoping that they change it up some way so it's not so grindy, because the IS-7 event was a pain. That's a good shot on my part. Okay, let's go get shot in this field. Oh yeah, that's a positive of the crafting events, is those who don't care much about the vehicles, you can just go sell the parts. In fact, here, I'm gonna give you all a secret. at the beginning, sell all your parts because their prices are going to be inflated. Eventually, later on in the line, they will go down to the lowest amount available on the market. T98 is just T72 with a better interior components. T72 BU. Yeah, you're gonna be at school. I can feel it, man. A lot of people were not like prepared for the event. I'm hoping that they change some things. Like I've been saving up a bunch of golden eagles to just buy my way through events because I've done enough of them. I don't feel like doing any more of them. Gaijin gives me free stuff to show off in videos, so I feel like I'm not like too much of a cheater or whatever, but I don't know. It doesn't look like there's a way to just pay your way through this one, or if there is, you got to pay the final price, which they're going to be overinflated prices. Especially the final tank. I can tell that thing's going to be really high because it's going to be rank 6, I believe it was. It's not going to be premium, but that doesn't really matter. At least I didn't see if it was going to be premium. I heard it wasn't going to. I need to go actually go read the dev blog. I just looked at all the pictures because they're pretty. I love your 10-15 videos. Oh, no, yeah. I try to keep the amount of time down. I don't want to waste your guys' time with needless like exposition or breathing. This guy's gonna get so mad. What? Only machine gunner? You know, the machine gun doesn't even work in that tank. Gaijin, fix that, please. Make me feel at least like I did at least something. Alright, there we go. Got his cannon breach. Fortunately, I can't aim today, so just deal. There we go. Where'd that panther go? Did he smoke himself out again? Come on, I got some nice juicy side for you to shoot at. I want the T4, the 44M was never 100% complete. Yeah, I killed the most loosest crew member in there. Oh, come on. I knew I should have gotten away when he started peeking out. See, the Chinese had the great idea of copying the Russians to the point where their tanks have, like, no depression. It has more than the other Russian tanks, but not by much. What is this, like, yeah, -3. Oh my god. Russia, what are you doing? Is it the better shell? Oh man, I didn't realize the nerf was so bad on these. Can't even get through in front of a... whatchamacallit. But another interesting thing that's been brought up is the HMS Tiger or Tiger class or whatever version of that's going to be. As I said in my last video, later in life it was armed with surface-to-air missiles that were they were like pretty early design. They're called Sea Cats, which I like the name of, but got some people thinking that maybe there's going to be maybe they're going to add those to this vessel, and this is going to be like a test for missiles, kind of like how the first air-to-ground missiles they had were from the whatever it's called, FJ4B, the event FJ4B. Seeing the IS-2 brings back memories. IS-2 44 or Mod 44. Do you think Gaijin should allow machine gunners to do something? Yes, they should do something. A while ago, Gaijin said they were going to make it so every machine gun and every tank works. But they kind of like gave up halfway through. But they did get a good amount of them on the early US tanks. The ones that are like covered in machine guns. Are you doing CB at today's stream end? Probably. Is there an event already? The event has not started yet. I was suspecting it would start yet, because Gaijin does commonly start events on Friday, and it made sense because that's when the alien event was going to end. But they didn't start it yet, so I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to either start Monday or Tuesday. I think Tuesday would make sense because they commonly start things on Tuesdays.
We no longer have the advantage.
Wow. Not only did it bounce off into his tank, but it also didn't kill him, so. What? Ah, come on. That same Bob Chan guy. Do you think we'll see paper tanks in the future? When they have added all tanks in existence? Okay, so if they really like add every single type of tank in World War II, maybe paper tanks. They do need more money forever. But I think that's like pretty far off. There's still a lot of things, and I think like once the main nations have most of the tanks that they've ever had, Gaijin will start expanding to other trees before they like start making fake things. Although I don't know, you could get a lot of money out of paper tanks. Gotta love the spawn campers just sitting out there. Woo! Best part of the game. You gonna do anything in 26? Nope. Alright. React to r/War Thunder memes. Is there good memes there? Last I checked, the place was dead. But that was a while ago.
Drones are under enemy's control.
I'd love paper tanks. Why not have them? Well, the reason why I not have them is because a lot of people in the game, or the community of the game, definitely don't want them because it reminds them too much of the crazy stuff that's added to World of Tanks. Tanks made out of paper wouldn't have good armor, right? Well, you gotta think about it. No armor is typically best armor. Like, if it's made out of paper, it's not gonna... Like, no shell fuse is gonna be set off, so they'll just go straight through. So you'll basically... And you'll also probably be really light, so... Probably be very fast. What should I play now? 252 PTSD. Just good memes are there. I don't think paper tanks will be a thing. There are plenty of modern stuff, plenty of nations, boats, submarines, maybe artillery in the future. I think artillery should be added as just massive derp cannons. I think that would go over very well with the community because they do love their derp cannons. Let's play Britain. A bit disappointed. Oh yeah, this was from a bet. What's from his face? One of my Discord mods made a bet or whatever that if I have this certain camo on my next video, he'll buy me a game. Play Japan derp. I'll do that next. Aren't they adding a French artillery for the event? No, France isn't. For this current event, they aren't. France isn't getting anything. In the past, they have added French artillery, self-propelled guns. I forgot what it was. It was some Lorraine 40T 500. I don't remember. Play Live Tiers, Fun Tiers. All right, I'll do that next. Although 7.0 Britain is also pretty fun. I just wish that the APCR got its crazy buff that they were thinking about adding. I don't have the T11-4. Yeah, they're adding the toaster in the event, which looks like a great tank. Well, not really. It looks like, okay, I think in my last video, I think I messed up in it. Does this guy really just get shot? Wow, that sucks. In my last video, I messed up. I said it had a long 88. It's actually a short 88.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Oh, of course. Late starting game, so we got spawn campers, because, you know. Well, France has Jewish planes, so small possibility. But yeah, go on the forums. Tell Gaijin that the Jewish tank needs to be in the French tree. It'd be cool to see Swiss tanks in the future. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if Switzerland could have their own tree. I don't know. Maybe they could do something like they did with the whatchamacallit, the Argentinian tank, and just put in the German tree, because why not? But they did have a good amount of their own tanks, and they did have and planes. I don't know if it's enough to make their own tree. I've like seen some mock-up trees, and they didn't look too thick. Like a lot of copy-paste. Gaijin is capable of everything, man. I don't know, Gaijin's capable of a lot of things that I didn't see coming. A lot of Jewish things lately. Yeah, I think what happened is Gaijin added that one Jewish tank, and the Jewish player base, or whatever, community in the player base, realized that they have a bunch of cool tanks, and they now want to see them in-game. Unfortunately, Israel does not have enough vehicles for their own tree, so they gotta be added as premiums. A lot of speculation for April Fools. I think it's a test bed for laser guide stuff. Maybe that'd be interesting. They were lasers in it, but I don't think it's laser guide stuff. love this fast reload. Ah, come on. Yes. There we go. Oh, he died. I think someone else killed him while I shot. I thought I just missed. Maybe I did miss. This tank is so much fun. That's why I was really hoping for those crazy APCR buffs. Or APDS buffs, excuse me. The shield could be a reference to future mechanics. Yes, it's a Gaijin is planning to add spaceships. I don't know. Do you have any hopes? 1.89 hopes? Yes, Japanese Navy. Also OI and more bizarre low tier things. That's what I want. I don't think we're gonna. I think Japanese Navy is pretty likely, but those other things aren't likely. I think we're gonna get more top tier jets and some premium tanks. It looks like they all died. So much for spawn camp in the beginning. Hope they all had IJN and MiG-21 F4. I don't think we're gonna get the MiG-21 or F4 Phantom like soon. I think we're gonna have to wait till, as I've been saying this in the past, to like either 1.99 or 2.01 or whatever it'd be. And they're gonna call the patch 2.0, and it's gonna be about Mach 2 jets. God, is that French spag? Nope. Oh my God, he exploded. What country do you think come next? Either Sweden or China, if they're going to add a new nation. Those are the strongest competitors I've seen. Sweden has a bit more unique designs, and I think a stronger community pull, but also has little or anything to do with both World War II and the Cold War. Besides that, I can't really say. Argentine tree. Maybe. I don't know if they have enough stuff. Brazil actually had quite a few interesting vehicles that were of the Second World War era. I know they had some battleships, or at least like battle cruisers. So happy the economic changes, because no need to keep researching T10M. Yeah, they're going to be great. Well, we kind of want this one. It's just to wait for the enemy team to run out of vehicles. I would like to see Romanian tech tree. That could work, maybe. I also have heard a lot about Yugoslavia. No, Burkett, subscribe. Thanks, man. Brazil had Sneakman infantry. Yugoslavia had a lot of unique aircraft designs. They also had some really bizarre ideas with tanks. Like, I believe it was in Yugoslavia where there's a T-55 chassis with a M18 turret. Like, what are you doing there? M18 turret has no armor. You know if Gaijin will make subs? Maybe at Gamescom. Maybe they won't add them. Concerning Yugo tech tree, there are enough real flown planes to make it air tech tree. Oh yeah, PT-76 got ESS. Maybe I could. I haven't researched it yet. Excuse me. But on submarines, I think that's one of the things that Gaijin was testing with the UFO event. Because if you notice, when you go underwater to above water, there's a seamless transition. I'm not sure if that was in the last sub event, but it was definitely prevalent in this one. There's even an underwater, underground checkpoint. So I think they're really looking into it. I think it's because whatchamacallit, World Warships was testing out submarines, and they want to be like, hey, we're better than World Warships because we got cooler submarines or something. There's also been a big community pull for submarines. Let's go with braking system. Probably should have gone with smoke grenades, but eh. Alright, someone's asked for low tiers, someone asked for Japan. What I know is they had denied Romanian tech tree. We could see minor axis tech tree. I would like to see a minor axis tech tree, or at least a let's play low tier France just for fun real quick. This thing is so dumb because you got just as much armor as you have on the side as the front, and you always face so many noobs, so they don't realize shoot the turret ring. Some of them do, but it's still kind of hard to hit the turret ring. Hopefully I'll have a good game to prove it. Sturmpanzer at 10.0. I don't have the German 10.0, so I couldn't do that. But maybe not a minor axis tree, but I think like an Eastern European tree could work out because a lot of their history was tied together. Where they were first conquered by the Axis, and then they were kind of forced into the Soviet Union. So they have a similar history. Some people may say it's overrated, but I just waiting for straight up modern planes. Yeah, I'd say that's somewhere on the horizon. Might be a good 2 or so years off, though. Do you have TU4? I don't have TU4 yet. My Russian tree is kind of a mess right now. I've been grinding it. I haven't been playing planes a lot. Like, I like air RB much more than tank RB. I find it's so much more complex, and you gotta think about like everything. But the issue is that it takes forever to get into action, and the game mode hasn't had anything fixed or changed about it in years. Like they do minor changes, but it really needs to be fixed heavily. I'll be waiting for modern planes. I'm super excited the more modern we get. Yeah. I'm wondering if they're ever going to do modern bombers. They haven't done them yet, and I believe they said that they don't want to do it yet, or do them, but they could change their mind on that. Tu-4 unplayable versus 2-kilometer air-to-air missiles. I believe air-to-air missiles were, I don't know if they were invented for, but they were definitely used against bombers for those reasons. I'm 122, 121 in the Voltor in Air RB. Just go ahead and bring 4 air-to-air missiles. I haven't played in plane jets either, for more grounded reasons, as ARB is kind of a mess right now, or top tier ARB. Big old mess. I'm not pulling you, you goober. B1B and TU 160 would be fun. I think a reason why Gaijin has got to bring modern bombers is because they have such massive bomb loads, and while fast compared to the jets they fight are very slow, so they would really just be big old XP pinatas or RP pinatas. But it could be fun. That guy just got murdered. Yeah, I gotta say that M3 GMC is pretty fun. You easily die to machine guns because for some reason there's no like screen armor for the Is that a Japanese tank? What are you doing, mate? Back up. You're gonna get yourself killed, man. You have no armor. I keep killing your loaders. Modern bombers would work with a rework of top tier ARB. Yeah, well, ARB in general, not just at top tiers, needs a big old rework. So you just angle your armor a little bit, and they don't know what to do. The secret is to just use heat, because the German heat has enough penetration to get through this. Ah, he kicked out my turret ring. What am I gonna do? Alright, prepare. See, this thing is so dumb. I believe it's not for sale anymore. Maybe for the best reasons. If it ever comes up in an event, I tell you, you gotta grind it just for the lulz. I can say Swedish rank 1 tanks will be better than France. Well, a lot of things will be better than France rank 1. Look, I love about the rank 1 of France is everyone was always hating on the Japanese rank 1s because they're so bad, and then France comes around and is like, yo, we got something better or something worse. Do you think I can do it? The twofer? Ah, only hits. See how awesome this tank is? Oh, maybe here's another chance. Oh no, he got my gunner. No, he got my track. And my turret ring. Oh, so now I'm dead. I overextended. Has the event started yet? No, the event has not started yet. Gaijin is being lazy. At least my expert opinion. Like B-52. It'd be kind of fun to carpet bomb and message retracted. Oh, I think that was your own doing. Sometimes, I don't know why, Google has like, oh, you said the R word. You gotta remove that message. Or you, like saying subscribe to PewDiePie, it gets blocked for some odd reason. I need Merkavla. I can't pronounce this name. What event? There is a grinding event. Not grinding event. There is a event coming up soon. Gaijin had announced, but they did not release the date and when it's going to come. But if you check on the front page, War Thunder front page, there is a announcement and some dev blogs for the vehicles that are coming up in that. Japan, we need the worst. We have the worst rank 1. France, hold my baguette. CCT, you just got hit for saying subscribe to PewDiePie. Okay, where are they? Oh yeah, and Gaijin needs to make it so taking heavy bombers into matches cost less SP, because these things are so easy to shoot down, really hard to shoot with, aim with. The only good one is the only good one for ground RB is the PEB 8 because of its dirt gun or dirt bomb. Stalin's mixtape, as they used to call it. Is the typo in the name of the stream real typo or only meme? It's a real typo, but it can be a meme if you want it to be. I do typos a lot. Just part of my character. Alright, that was... I see why I wasn't flying able to aim. I was trying to do barrel rolls. Apparently I got an assist. Did a bomb like land right on that guy and do nothing?
Thank you very much.
My theory is that it might have delayed the event because how much demand there was for the... No, because... Before then, it wasn't... Like, I doubt it was going to come out today if the devlog was received positive. I think there was probably a more, like, technical reason why the event didn't start yet. But I doubt that they planned to not start it this Friday because it just doesn't make sense. It lied in perfectly with the end of the UFO event and everything. Odd how I haven't been shot down yet. I guess we do own the skies, but... R.A. Hey, man. Is the event going to be as difficult as last year's event, or no one knows? No one knows for sure yet. And he killed my gunner. But I shot his landing gear off. Get away! My gunner is not doing his job. And he's not shooting straight either. No! Okay, I thought he was going to ram me. I did basically lose all my tail, but we're good still. I can turn. So many people are upset that balaclava isn't in the British tree. Makes sense to me because... Makes sense to me. I lost it. The minor nation alliance. That's true. I'm pretty sure America has a much better relationship with Israel than Britland does. Did you join tiny German server? Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of people who want me to join their servers, and I never really do anything outside my own server. Let's play Japan. I've been having a real itch to play the, whatchamacallit, Type 61. I like the Type 61 a lot. I expect the event to be some level of difficulty, but because of how many vehicles there are, the grind in the early... yeah, I have a good feeling that the event's not going to be as grindy as the prior ones. Because, like, I don't know, that would be crazy if they had it that massively, like, awful. The best thing about a 6.7 lamp for Japan, I'll show you in a second, is that for a air support, you can bring the Kika, which is an 800 kilogram bomb, and it's not some fancy event plane. What's your opinion on the 7TP and the 10PT Polish tanks? I like Poland, mainly because of the memes. But I don't know what tree would it be on. You better finish that Type 89 soon, boy. I grinded half of that. I need to grind a little bit more. But they're going to be reducing the RP, or they're going to be reducing the RP cost. So I was going to wait till then. America's going to have some stuff, because they're friends with a bunch of minor countries that have their own battle tanks. Yeah, well, Britain's kind of in the same boat. Like, if they add any South African tanks, they're going to be in the British tree. But as I was saying, Polish tanks, like, I don't know if Poland has enough to make their own tree. That's what I was talking about, having Eastern European tree of all those Eastern European nations. They had a connected destiny in a lot of ways after being conquered by Germany and then being forced into the Soviet Union. And now they're all in the EU. So it's kind of been, well, I don't think all of them are, but a good amount of them are. So it's kind of a connected destiny. And I think, like, I don't think they hate each other like Korea and Japan and China. So you could, I think they would be, like, the people of those nations would be all right having a tree shared with their neighboring nations. I feel like all the minor trees could be added, like a side tree. You unlock them by getting a rank 5 in certain nations, similar to helicopters. Yeah, I've thought about that. There's some upsides to the idea. One of the things I don't like about it, though, is that, like, some trees aren't actually like they're not necessarily branches of another nation. Like putting Poland in the Russian tree might feel a little weird because historically Russia didn't treat Poland very well. I'm not sure how the Polish feel about it. I don't know. The same with like putting the Polish and the German tree. Well, Germany didn't treat Poland very well. Chinese and Swedish trees coming soon. I'm suspecting. I will need to get my Chinese tree. Like I've been working on a Chinese air tree for the longest time. It's almost done. And once you guys see it, I think a lot of you will have a brighter vision of what a Chinese tree could be. Like I got like a good 18 native built planes. If you were to add some modified planes to it, you'd probably have a good 30 total planes. Unfortunately, you do need a good amount of copy paste, but altogether, it's much better than I was thought it could be in the beginning. And I think a lot of you people might change your mind about Chinese tree after you see it. But there's this, unfortunately, like trying to get it's all in Chinese. Oh, One Max, you've been helping me out a lot with that. Well, true, but for nations like that, you could have other requirements like account level. That would be interesting. But even then, I'm not entirely sure because if you think about it, if you can get pretty high in account levels without getting high in tech trees. Vice versa, you can get I don't know, that'd be a kind of a cool idea, because then as you grind through the get more levels, it's not just like, oh look, you got an achievement, oh here's a title. It's like, oh, here is access to another tree, and they're like, that'd be cool. And it's not like these trees have like super mega good tanks, so it wouldn't be like, well, even then, people who want to be get into the meta need to sit and play the game for a little while, so that's not a bad idea. But I think it requires a lot more thought. Yes, other countries need minor nation tanks that are more from gameplay perspective. Politically speaking, America has much better relationships with these countries. Yeah. I need to focus on the game a little bit more. Opinion on Italian ground forces across the tiers. Okay, so I haven't gotten past the latest tank I got was the Italian Firefly. I'd say rank 1 kind of sucks, but it's not the worst. It's like it's better than France. I'd say it's somewhere on par with Japan. Like Japan, I think Japan's a bit lower than Italy, rank 1. Rank 2 it kind of hits a hard spot, but they have some good meme tanks. Rank 3 is pretty alright. Rank 4 is kind of bad early on. There's a big old jump to 6.3. So you can't really bring in your lower tanks, otherwise you're going to be disadvantaging a good chunk of your team. From then on, they seemed like a pretty solid tech tree. But there's just that massive jump from like 4.3 to 6.3 that is unreasonable. Don't get into tier 4, you will suffer. Yeah, tier 4 seems like a hard spot. Although they do have those spaghetti vans, or the pizza delivery vans with the 106mm recoilless pizza launcher.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Israel take my money. Israel does take our money. I believe we give Israel a lot of foreign aid. America, that is. Are you thinking about Swedish aircraft tree proposal? Not entirely, because there's a lot of people already like supporting and focused on that. Like I think a lot of people already have a better understanding of Swedish tree. If my Chinese tree gets good reception, I might go some other ones, but that's pretty far off. Where'd that light tank go? Well, he killed my driver, but I killed him, so... Oh! I didn't press 6 fast enough. Oh no, it was another guy. Whatever. Let's go to C. Sab made a lot of aircraft in Sweden. Sab made some pretty cool jets too. Do you think Gaijin will remove the AA missiles on the Seahawk Mark 100? I mean, I'm not complaining about it all. I don't think they're going to remove the AA missiles. If they do, it will be far off in the future, like a good few months away. Hello, Joey MT. I got into Italian jets, but after trying to grind tanks, I just quit. Wouldn't it be worth the suffering? There is a good amount of suffering in certain of those lines. Apparently, top tier is real great, but oh man, it's quite the grind to get there. Like the Hellcat, not the Hellcat, the Italian Firefly is not that great. It's a Firefly. Firefly isn't that great altogether, but for Britain, there's a pretty good lineup to go with the Firefly. Italy doesn't have that lineup. Do you agree with Tiger going down to 5.3? I actually disagree with Tiger going down to 5.3. I've been having some really good games in the Tiger 1. It's lost a lot of good amount of penetration because of the changes. And maybe just statistically it should. But you use the Pandrignaut shell. It has so much HE filler that you one-shot everything. So long as you like hit a compartment, not like the radiator. But it's pretty easy to do well in that vehicle, in my personal opinion. You just gotta angle like crazy. STA, yeah, they're actually pretty alright. You really, really need to get the Heat FS. But once you got the Heat FS, they're alright. Especially now, they have had their armor buffed since really release of the Japanese tree, so oh, or you could just get bombed by a jet. Any tips in the ME-163? Haven't played it yet, but from what I can tell is don't turn very hard. Alright, let's spawn over here because I think I can get some better tree cover. And they took B to get back. I'm just worried America is going to have all the event more stuff. Even more stuff. They already have a ton of stuff. That's true. See, right now all the British guys are upset that the Jewish tank is being in the American tree. I'm thinking it from another perspective. Italy, France, and Japan aren't getting anything at all. There's 6 event reward vehicles, and only 4 nations are getting anything. These guys really want to kill me. Put in Japanese tree. The Korea did belong to Japan at one point or another. I doubt the Koreans would be very would react positive to their stuff being in the Japanese tree, but I'm going to do everything to get Israeli vehicle. I'll pay anything. Careful what you wish for. It might get like some of the market vehicles have crazy high market costs. Sweden would not have an actual lineup unless they added Norway, Denmark, probably Finland. Well, oh my god, there's so many. There are some Koreans playing Japan. Crazy. I went IS-7 re. IS-7 is pretty fun. Not as much fun now that it's a higher battle rating, but it's still last time, like I used to up tier it purposely. All right, let's go play Russian 7.7 or something. Because I got the Object 120, and actually I think I just get an army. Yep, there we go. I'm waiting for this thing's battle rate and research cost to go down. In fact, I think I should start researching again. I don't remember how much it goes down. I think it's only like a bit. Yeah, repair all. Fun fact, apparently Denmark used the automatic. I'm pretty sure the automatic was only a prototype. They might have used the automatic turret on one of their boats or something, because it was pretty common there. Hope someday Gaijin will add Asian tree with mix of Taiwan, South Korea, South Vietnam. I could totally dig the idea. I had a idea of, well, Taiwan is technically China, or the Republic of China. So if you were to add a Chinese trait, adding Taiwanese vehicles to it wouldn't be out of the question, because it would have to be half Republic of China vehicles. In South Vietnam, I think they only had like American vehicles. And Korea, they had some like modern stuff. They had like really cool tanks, Abrams technically. Japan and Korea didn't like each other. Very negative relationship. There's historical reasons for that. Gameplay wise, yes, Japan needs more. I just don't see it happening when the politics. Also, the K1 being based off the US MP3. Yeah, that's the thing is, all the minor nations, they're gonna go to either Russia, America, or Britain. Maybe a few to Germany, because Germany likes designing tanks a lot. They're pretty good at it. But Thailand can into Japan, please. They were allies during the war. Try out MiG-3s. I find them fun to fun and chill. I guess I could take out one of the MiG-3s. "51 tanks, including prototypes." Look at this link. You didn't post a link. Oh, here, let me Google hid your link because they hate you. Okay, this is the part where I get shot by someone expecting me to go this way, because should I research BMP-1 or T-54? I'd say T-54, actually. BMP-1 is fun, it floats, it has a nice gun. But the ATGM isn't too useful at first. You need to research the mouse-aimed one. You start with the keyboard aimed one. T-54 is just an all-around good tank. Like a solid vehicle. See, I told you, someone was expecting me to go this way. They're even behind me. Whatever. T-54. Solid vehicle. Hold on, I want to try something. Alright, we are holding on. We need BMP3. We need BMP3.
Our victory is near.
We need BMP3 and other Russian vehicles. Do you think we tank should get tank? Do you think we should get tank or ship EC? I do think we should get definitely ship enduring confrontation. Ships would work well with that because ships typically literally had enduring confrontations. Ship battles took forever, if you're wondering. But I think there's a way that you can mix tank, plane, and ship EC all into one by having like an island conquest, where like you use boats to capture beachheads on islands that let you spawn in tanks that let you to capture airfields that let you spawn in planes, and with planes you can help destroy enemy fleets to capture more islands. I think that'd be a really good idea. I want to do a video on it, but I got shot in the engine, so I don't know where I got shot from. There you are. $800. Of course. Leopard 1 with the EFS. I wish early boat gameplay was not... I agree. I don't like early boat gameplay. Some people love it. I don't get why you love it. But hey, that's all on you, man. You do you. God, Gaijin, stop... Not Gaijin, but Google, stop hiding all the links. Here is the Swedish Air Force tree. If that's the one that you're thinking about, it's a good tree, but I believe there's a good amount of copy and paste in it. The biggest reasons why boats suck is because early boat gameplay, whoever has a 40 win. Yeah, 40s are extremely overpowered. That Bofors just, not Bofors, but Kugel just murdered me. Alright, I'll try out the MiG-3. Any tips for German 7.7? They really don't have too many vehicles to choose from. Well, your main tank is going to be the Leopard. Ooh, that's nice. So take out the Leopard. Leopard's very light armored vehicle. You don't want to get hit. You want to take flanking routes. Like that one Leopard that killed me in the beginning of this match. He was taking a flanking route. And using heat FS. 7mm in naval are underpowered. Yes, but bow forces are crazy overpowered. And my biggest problem with naval actually is that the way they do the crew system, it functions like just a big old health bar. And it's a bit more complicated than just a direct health bar, but in the end, it is just a health bar. Don't you think we should get more light vehicles above 8.0? I do agree. I haven't looked into exactly what ones, but there's a good amount of them, especially in Russia. You know what I want? More of those weird Russian prototypes. Like, Gaijin needs to stop with a million T-64 variants and start giving us weird object tanks. Why Gaijin gave you 100 KSL while I'm poor AF. We need communism back. If I could loan out or give out Silver Lions, I would. I got more than I need. Uh, but whatever, Gaijin. Yeah, do you want me to take out a Yak 3? I know you're probably thinking of the lower tier Yak 3s. Where are they? Have I ever played these? No, I have never played these. You know what? We're taking out the pay-to-win Yak 3. I got this 75% off. T-72 variants, please. Yes. You know, I'd like to see. I forgot what nation it was. Iran, Iraq, Iraq. I think it was. I believe they had their own variant of the T-72 that was like complete trash. But in game, it actually could be a pretty good tank because they would have a lower battle rating. Yak 3P is yes best Yak 3. Civil lines are biggest problem. I have 10 vehicles that can't get because they're all. There should be I don't remember when it is. Maybe on VE Day, Victory in Europe Day. There might be a sale. T-72 is T90s. T-72 variants equals T90s. They're all the same tank in my opinion. They always seem to play the same. They just got different ammunition. And you know what? This map for ARB, I hate it. I never do well on this map. It's nice that it's here. It's good to see new maps. But I just never do well on this one. Dude asked for MiG-3. Half an hour when you decide. Oh yeah, Yak 3. Okay. Excuse me about that. I saw 3 thought Russian. Not the only vehicle there is the Yak 3, right? No. Hello, I left like button. I really want to grow your channel. Thanks, man. Thanks for hitting the like button. Apparently that does help out a lot, so that's good. All new ARB maps are just copy-paste boring bombing zones on tank maps. That is true, but at least it's some different scenery than Saipan 3 million times. God, Saipan is the worst map. Like, I've heard U.S. players complain about it, but I tell you, Saipan is like horribly broken in favor of the Americans, because really all you need to do is kill a few of the ground targets, and then you can just fly around in circles for the rest of the map, and you eventually will win. Now, there's probably good ways for the Japanese to not let that happen by killing ground targets, but it's a uphill battle for them. You have a calming voice, boy. Thanks, man. M1128 Striker MGS will be good, and pretty much all nations have vehicles like that's true. I really want that thing. I remember when it was added to Battlefield 3. It was the coolest thing. I remember there was a player by the dude who had the gamer tag Mitt Romney, and he ran me over. Do you think other versions of the Malaklava will be event vehicles as well? I'm terrified of U.S. lineup if they are. You know, if the British complain enough, the British players complain enough, they could add them to. They could add other variants to other nations, but maybe in the future. Like I could see it happening, I guess. Maybe as a premium or another event vehicle. Oh, come on! Damn Japanese spicy ramen. Hit me with 120 mil and just burns my plane. Where's my Russian bias when I need it? At least I'm not dead. Here's one of the reasons why I stopped playing ARB so much. It isn't because of the maps, it's because of the mixed battles. Like, why is Russia fighting Japan over Norway, or Midway, or whatever this map is called? Normandy, that's it. Like, perhaps I'm just complaining about nothing really, but it bugs me. And I get why they do it, because there's not enough actual players, but... Why is my engine, like, dead? Like, I get it. Oh, there's one. I'm dead now. Well, that didn't last well, and that went terrible. The IFD should get its own tree. They use Panzer IVs along with Shermans. What's the IFD? Or IDF? Iranian Defense Force? Here, let me Google that. Because I have 3 monitors now. Israeli Defense Force. Okay. Reason why Israel can't have its own tree isn't because of the tanks. They actually did use a good amount of early tanks that could be on a low area of the tree. The issue is they have no early planes because the country became to be in the 50s when jets were becoming a thing. So they have some early planes, a few of them, very few though, but they have no early planes. Like no biplanes, no rank 1, 2, or 3. And it doesn't matter how much you stretch, you can't do copy paste. They had nothing there. So doesn't come out well. The same with tanks, is they didn't have really good early tanks. I've looked into it a bit, but it was a no-go. Alright, so the dude want to say MiG-3? Alright, I could do a MiG-3. I have never taken out that MiG-3, apparently. Alright, 150. I pressed you. Wait. Pilot, were you in that game with me? Just put Israeli jets into tier 1. I'm not. Just because I don't know every acronym out there. Let's get murdered in this thing. Why is it in my bomber lineup? Whatever. I think I know why. It's because of the Chronicles events that we had in years prior. And let's get some decals on this boy. Captain Jack, why'd you comment or message me? Damn. Alright, I just like putting Polish decals on my vehicles. I like the bird. This looks cool. And then you take Japan, and you get the Falcon decal. Yeah, like put it right here. Oh, that's good. War Thunder should really invest in some ads. There's a lot of new players every day, but they don't last long because of how you can't play the game in a casual way. You have to only play the game to progress. I could see that, sort of. Another duelist. I meant you. Oh! I pressed I. I don't remember turning my engine. Oh, I did turn my engine off. That's why I was crashing. Why are hurricanes named after women? Because they can have... Alright, thanks for the random joke, Gamer for Life. Oh yeah, I pressed I to put the flames out because it sometimes helps. Vacuum.mp3. Yes. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. You know, actually, what is this? Does this have good? Yeah, this is some AP, and then let's put universal on these. And let's fight Germans over... Who are we fighting? Oh, it's actually a historical lineup. That's neat. Try to pronounce Tam. I've tried to pronounce Tam, and it didn't go well. Tan Queen Argentino Mediamo. Can I be your friend? If you pay me, I will be your friend. Next match, can you fly out F-82E with the gun pods? I don't know. Oh, I don't have the gun pods on the F-82E yet. But it is a great plane. Press tab. Did you hear the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. What is with these jokes, man? If they ever add Yugoslav air tech tree, even though I have Soviet jets, I'd immediately start grinding it. I'd probably start grinding it too, because I really like the bizarre planes and tanks that no one's ever heard of. I'm paying 7,000 silver lions for a tank that can get killed by 50 cows. Go play Japan. Literally every single one of their tanks can be... Not every... I think the Type 90 cannot be killed by 50 cows. But every other tank that they have can be killed by 50 cows. I haven't checked with the Type 74G, but I'm pretty sure it can. Keep up the jokes. Jokes are life. Should we go on another crusade? Maybe. I don't know. We need to get the Pope on our side about that, though. Well, it looks like you guys have already decided. Are you like suggesting that I go take out the Crusader tank? Why do I suffer so much at 7.0, 7.7 US tanks? Because it's a very different style of gameplay. So it's just not something you're prepared for, compared to like lower tanks where its armor actually matters still. Now let's murder this Betty. There we go. That's a pretty devastating fire. .7 tanks are kind of garbage. I think I can climb up to this guy and snipe him. I don't think I can. I might make a trip. No, he's too far. I'm gonna head on this guy though. Well, he's going after a hurricane, so that's a no-go for me. Well, I probably should help out the hurricane. It's a Russian hurricane. Ha! I have that thing. It's kind of fun. It has cannons on it. So if you love flying a hurricane but want more firepower, that's a plane for you. Custom battles, probably later. Maybe in a half an hour, maybe a bit longer. Depends on how the stream goes. Oh my god, this thing does not compress well. Oh, but that thing dies well, so... Oh my god. Plane, just please turn upwards. You know, Ware, take the M2A2 at rank 1. Maybe. It was a bit of a silly tank. Gaijin, please give Golden Eagles. I want to buy a Premium Tiger. I want to buy the Premium Tiger too, so I can have a 4-Tiger lineup. Is vacuum. Japanese next. Japanese tanks or planes. I need details, man. Details. The Savak MiG turn better. Oh yeah? It's probably its gun pods that like destroy this thing's turn rate. Oh my god, Zeros. I love flying Zeros. Very good plane. I have no idea how to go against them. Besides like trying to force head-ons, which... Well, I said even more jokes. Believe me, Potu is totally not OP. If it wasn't OP, then why is OP in its name? Checkmate, Gaijin. Okay, so I'm gonna bring more planes to this helpless bomber. Because, oh my god, I really, there's a part of me that really likes low tier Russian planes, but that part ain't kind of showing today. Like, they're really weird and bizarre in my opinion. I find it funny that Gaijin knows RU251 is meta. Well, yeah, of course they know that. Why do you think they added it? Like, you try to turn this thing and it falls over like a drunken elephant. Have you ever heard about the Finnish LV? I have not heard of any of those planes, or tanks, or whatever they are. Nor can I pronounce their names. Oh, well, it's very Japanese of him. Space time with P-51H, max altitude. That would take forever, and I don't have the P-51H. Tonight you need to pray to the Lord Savior Hirohito. Bless us with OI. Japanese Navy news. There was a bit of news on Twitter. The Japanese Twitter page, they replied to somebody saying that Japanese Navy was going to be becoming a next major patch. However, the store team dude on the forum said that it's not confirmed that they're coming in the next major patch. However, they did say a while ago on a Q&A that Japanese Navy will be coming in the first half of this year. Alright. Did you hear about the rest? No, wait, yeah, that was the one I read. This is what I need. So what do you call a bee that can't make up its mind? A maybe. Are you guys proud of yourselves? Oops. Keep bumping this pop filter I have. What did somebody ask for? 6% in Britain? Oh, that's easy. I really hope the Japanese Navy is 1.89. No confirmations on it, though. With Dan is fun. Yes, I am. M2A2? You guys really want me to play the M2A2? Alright, I'll go play M2A2. What do you call an F-84F is flying naked across the field? A thunder streaker. What? M2? I have never... Well, that's strange. I swear I've played this thing before. What is with this US lineup? Apparently I've never played any US tank ever. Yeah, I don't care. Alright, what was that last one that someone sent me? I got fired from my job at the bank today. An old lady came and asked me to check her balance. So I pushed her over. I guess she didn't have a very Good balance. Will the update 1.89 be called Yamato? I have my doubts it's going to be called Yamato. Probably something corny about the Japanese Navy if that comes. How much does a skeleton weigh? I fear the Germans. I am afraid for the worst. A skeleton. You guys are the worst. Let's get a good plan. Let's start the match before they start sending me more awful jokes. You need to replace TBM. Do you know how to make holy water? Fill a pan with water and you boil it. What do you do? What do you do when you boil it? You need to boil the hell out of it. How many mechs does it take to replace a light bulb? How many? No, it's too late now. Okay, M2A2. Take the AP rounds because they're the good ones. Let's spawn over here and, like, I don't know. Let's hope we're facing Japan. I was looking for French tanks the other day, and there were a ton of them that could be added to the French tree. Enough for them to put French close to the amount of... Yeah, there are a good amount. Very good amount of French tanks that could be added. Especially, there's some really cool French armored cars. The Panhards. I think they're really cool. Okay, so my plan is to take out anything at A, and then go straight off the cliff to B. So wish me luck. Ah, get him with artillery. Now I kill myself with artillery. How do you stop a Mexican tank? Mexico actually has very few of their own tanks. They did design one after World War I, and it had a Gatling 37mm cannon. IMO, they should add Finnish VL Murski, and I can't even begin to try to pronounce that. Porlormski. They're planes? What tree do you think they should be added, though? I like how there's a little cavalry symbol on the side of this. Oh, going indeed. Excuse me, I just hit 70 kilometers an hour. Any Swedish tank news? No, I've not heard anything about Swedish tanks being added. Not yet, at least. With the Tier 7 being added, should we have Tier 4 premium vehicles for Warbond's shop? Oh, maybe. That would make sense. Though I still have doubts that would ever happen. Gaijin doesn't like giving away free stuff.
soldier captured.
Your squad mate just asked you. Well, it is low tier, so, or rank 1, 1.0, so it's to be expected. You know, an Israeli tank that has the M1922. Powerful and cool. Google it. You'll be impressed. You know what tank they need to add? I believe it was the KV-7. There was also the KV-12. Just some of the weird Russian tanks with 2 barrels. Like, I love those. Or not just 2, but multiple. I think the KV-7 had like 3. Oh no! Oh, come on, T-26. I was your best friend, man. Alright, time to take out the OP OS2U3. Yeah, I sent you some great trees. A very cool Hungarian tree. You sent me a cool Chinese tree. War Thunder needs way better beginning tutorial. I agree 100%. KV-12 had 2 BT-5 guns. It's not a bad cannon, so that'd be cool to see. And 1 KV-1 gun? Man, Gaijin needs to add that. Like, there's so many bizarre Russian tanks out there, and they just keep on adding, like, oh, here's a what was the last Russian variant? Like, they just like other variants of tanks that we already have in game that like aren't very different from the ones existing. Like the I-16, we get another I-16. Oh, it's another I-152, but this one has no cannons. Whoa. War Thunders have marked at the beginning and slowly fade away as you progress in skills. Well, then people just get, like, it would be really easy to make a new account when you're already really good and have that extra bonus of markers, and like it would be too easy for you. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I got shot down apparently. Alright, let's take out this boy. No, well, yeah, let's take out this boy. Remember, yeah, that one Russian tank with the laser system. I totally forgot it was. That'd be interesting to see in game. I believe all the machine guns on this thing are working. Yeah, see? Read the jokes, please. I'll get to it after this game. You guys and your terrible jokes. Did you read the devlog on the Project 122 BIS? The devlog, it keeps bringing up the anti-sub rule. Oh yeah, I was thinking about that. is they kept on bringing up how it has these anti-submarine whatever, but there's like no submarines in games. So I was thinking maybe, just maybe, like they're like hinting towards something that they have plans for in the future. Finland should be Swedish and or minor access tree. They were friends with the Germans but declared war against them in 44. Didn't the Italians do that too? No, they did in 43. Yeah, the anti-sub bomb launchers kept on bringing up how they're yeah, kept them bringing up that they're like there. One of my mods was just pinging me so he could ask me how the music box works, or the music bot. Like, I'm streaming, man. Whatever. You think they're clues for submarines? Maybe. As I was saying, the UFO event, they were talking about how submarines, like I was talking about that there was a seamless transition from below water to above water, and that could be some sort of test for submarines in game. Because like, why else would you even bother developing that? You could just make it an all-ground map with no underwater area. You know what I want to see is like explosion effects and smoke effects. I'd love to see them done up a bit more. Didn't I just capture C? Event is a go. Event has not started yet. That's the title, is me complaining about the event not starting yet. But I'm thinking it's gonna start either Monday or Tuesday. Managed to defend Jag Panther with 50 cal. Sounds about right. I do love to see explosion effects from Post Spectrum. Yeah, well, I haven't seen explosion effects from Post Spectrum, but I've seen explosion effects in many other games. And with modern day graphics and all that crazy stuff, you can make it look really good. And in War Thunder, perhaps they're more realistic, but they're kind of boring. And the other thing is, Flak Panzer, wait for me, is they, like, since they're only effects, you could, I would hope that you could definitely make it so you could turn them off if your computer isn't good enough. So sad, Makarva won't be obtainable for working people. Well, we don't know entirely sure how they're going to do the event yet. Maybe they will have a way for you can get through it via Golden Eagles. But otherwise, yeah. Okay. Let's see what this guy's been doing for. How many mechs does it take to place a light bulb? One. What do you call a pig that does karate? A pork chop. What did the volcano say to his wife? I love you. Terrible. This is comedy gold. You asked I asked my French friend if he likes to play video games. She said, "Oui." What do you call a psycho midget who escaped from prison? A small, medium, at large. I've seen that one before. For like 50 to 80 bucks, which is 5 to 6 hours minimum wage here. Time or money, you pick. Yeah. Depends on how much you want the thing, I guess. Uh it's your turn. I'm not making any terrible jokes. I make enough terrible jokes on my own. Like like my mom was watching some YouTube dude of who she said that the dude moved from California to Finland, and I was like, "Oh, so he was finished with California?" All right, let's play top tier, not top tier, 8.7 Germany. Not 9.7. Let's get that out of here. Were we starting up the friend request thingy? Yeah, sure, you can be my friend. Does anyone remember the way back War Thunder when World War II Germany tanks could light and fire from non-pen hits? You mean like from aircraft 50 cals could light up German World War II tanks? That was always the best. Which is like 20 hours in my country. Oof. Big oof there. Okay, actually. Cat just like jumped in my room and opened my door. Just hold on a second. My friend, I missed that one. I guess I'll have to get it afterwards. Okay, so here's the other thing is if you don't have the time or don't want to put in the effort to get the vehicles, that's fine. I don't blame you because it's going to take a lot of time and effort. What I can tell you though is that you can get some good money out of this good Gaijin money out of this. What you do, you play the game like you usually do, a few games here and then. You're likely to get parts for the event. If you're not planning to get those vehicles, you sell them on the market and you sell them early. Even those of you who are planning to get the event tanks, sell these parts early. What that will do is the price will be much higher than they should be, or what they normally are. So you get, and then once the price lowers, you can buy them back if you are planning. If you're not planning, you got some extra Gaijin bucks to buy. I don't know, skins. If you get enough, you might be able to buy premium vehicles in the Gaijin store, because I believe you can buy premiums with the Gaijin coin.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
What are people doing down there?
Needed grid square. I agree.
Any ideas for custom battles? Oh, I have a whole Discord page full of ideas for that. We could do BT5s versus top tier again. That was fun. I don't have any giveaways though. I don't want to do milk truck battles again. We already did that. Like, there's a dude over there. He's dead now. Hope the event isn't too bad. I did the Ice 7 event, but it was during summer and it's spring. People don't have as much free time. Hopefully it won't be too painful of the grind. Yeah, I hope too as well. Because if it is like the last past grindy events, you can't just get through it with golden eagles. So all these golden eagles I've been saving up will be pointless. I guess I could get some more premiums. Have a 4 tiger lineup. But I myself will have to grind out the event because Gaijin won't just give me all the stuff. How about ships versus derp? Well, you need a ship map. I don't know if I have any ship maps that have tank spawns. Japanese ships and kamikaze. Well, we need at least between ships and that's too easy for the kamikazes. The AA doesn't hold up unless you got like proximity shells. I don't have any proximity shells. What is this guy doing? Just hiding behind a building? When short people are on drugs, they are higher. I had a friend called Neon. Yeah. We don't talk anymore because I said I say out loud and fast her name, and it sounds like a car is passing by. It's a really bad one. Like, really bad. You lose your joke license for that one. BT5 versus top tier sounds amazing. I got full Tiger 1 lineup already. Monstrous heavy tank cost a lot to spawn, but still put a Panther between is good. Tiger 1 is great. I love it. Perhaps it could be better, sure, but I think it's great. When do you think Sepcat Jag will come? It's pretty much a British-French T2. I think it would be possible next patch, because right now Jets is a complete mess, and I'm pretty sure they have plans to make it not a mess, but it's a complete mess right now. You stay in group, and so it would be stronger. You could, but well, first of all, I don't really stream naval. Like, I would stream Navy a bit more, but it runs pretty bad on my computer. I'm saving up some money to, and there should be some parts coming out that I want to upgrade my computer, but that's like sometime in the summer. And I just bought a monitor for $200. It's a drawing monitor, so I can practice art, which I think was maybe not the best idea when I'm trying to save money to upgrade my computer, but whatever. Sad for Belgium to still have market closed. I'm saving T29 FW 190C to sell in case.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
I thought it's still not open for Belgium. That sucks.
Most of the strategic zones are captured.
So I did like nothing this game and somehow won. Well, I capped 2 points, so that's good. Do you have helicopters? Yes, I have plenty of helicopters. I have, well, of course, there's the standard helicopters you start with, but I have the Russian helicopter and the German helicopter, the premium ones. So hard to choose between upgrades. I fear my parts becoming obsolete within a year. Yeah. Like, my stuff is starting to become obsolete. Well, actually, my computer has very strange, like, most of it's outdated, except for my graphics card. Like, a year ago, I bought a 1070 Ti and that's kind of kept it alive. But do you have Hellfires? I do not have Hellfires. This guy needs to check his corners.
Excellent. Attack the A point.
Oh man, that guy got murdered. And the other thing is, I also want to get the Halo Master Chief Collection, because I really like Halo. At least I really liked Halo 3 when it was out. I played Xbox back then, when it was a thing, and that was good fun. Beagle Panzer Murder T62. Yep, looks like this game's just about over. Yeah, this map's kind of small. I think it could be a bit more open, but I don't know. Gaijin likes to have maps be unnecessarily small. Dude, Halo 2 multiplayer pack, the best. See, that's the thing. I've never played Halo 2. I played Halo 3. I've played a bit of Halo 1. But that's why I want to get the Master Chief Collection when it comes to Steam, because then I could go and see what everyone's talking about with Halo 2. Four Tigers versus 75mm Sherman. Who would win? A over-engineered German heavy tank, or one of these tall boys? Jokist. Movie's 10-second scene begins. My dad has been missing for 12 years. Hey, what you watching? Alright, well, let's take out this just for no good reason. Let's take air missiles, because we're already going to win. Jokes are dead, yes. Jokes are dead. Thanos snapped all the jokes. 4 mice versus 60 Shermans. Oh, that'd be kind of fun to have mouse versus Sherman battles. Sherman can't kill the mouse, though, can it? Well, I think the French one might be able to penetrate the turret. Did you know Hellfire stands for Helicopter Launched Fire and Forget? Well, I thought there's just Hellfire because it sounded cool. That's the wrong colors. Oh well. I wish you could set up so, like, when you play German planes, the smoke would have like a saved bit of smoke on it. Long 76 APCR can pen the side of it. The Derp Sherman can, cause fires maybe. Maybe. Here, let's check that out. Some more bad jokes that you guys get throwing at me. Yeah, jokes are dead, and Mr. Two, I don't feel sick. All right. Ricardo, Mina's, Snap Thanos, and Shaggy. And Snap Ricardo. Moto Snaps. Ironic how they fire them from A-10s and drones. Who would win? One tank with a 100mm boy, considered the best tank of World War II, or you didn't finish the joke. An angled boy T-34. Hey, we're gonna armor check the mouse. That's what I wanted armor penetration analysis. Man, that one doesn't have it. Ah, where's the APCR? Maybe I just want the... There it is. Yeah, 122. Yeah, you can penetrate the side with the APCR. You won't be doing anything at all. Oh my god. Front of the 220. Well, oil. Well, of course, oil. Oil or nothing. But didn't it get oiled last time? Alright, so y'all ready for a custom battle? We're going to be doing Warboo's wet dream of Mouse versus Shermans. So you, if you're not on the Mouse team, you can take any Sherman. Any Sherman. Across all of the fields. But it has to be a Sherman. No T-14s, no T-20s, no M26s. Has to be a Sherman. There is a way to kill the Sherman with it. You shoot it right here, and it kills the transmission. See this spot right here? And you should be able to shoot it enough to the point where it, let's see if I get a better shell. Alright, that one didn't work. Oh, here we go. You can get the radiator there. And I only want 3 mice. No more, no less, alright? So there are ways to kill the Sherman. Or kill the tank. You just need to be creative. And, yes, it's not balanced at all, but it's a custom battle. So we're having fun. So let me start up the thing. It's going to be on a Normandy, of course. Let's do... Yeah, let's do battle, because it's easier to not cap the points. Can I helicopter spectate? Okay, if you want to helicopter spectate, can I bring Lorraine 155? No, you cannot bring not a Sherman. It has to be a Sherman. You can spectate with a Sherman, yes, but no, not Shermans. If you want a helicopter spectate, I guess, but you're probably going to get shot at because people really like shooting helicopters. It's just in their nature. Password, as usual, is going to be QQQQ. Non-capital. QQQQ. Yeah, that looks all good. Take off aviation for any jokesters. Alright, should be open. I'm just gonna leave this. Nothing like the Helo TK. Don't team kill with the helicopters. Though, if you are in a helicopter and you see someone who's not in a Sherman, who's not on the mouse team, can I have M22? No M22s. It has to be a Sherman. Yeah, let me type that out. Howdy. Sure. All right, I only want two other mice. Do you want some frog? I don't want any frogs. Don't worry, I'm waiting for you. We got plenty of time. It crashed for you? That sucks, man. Howdy, Landon B27. All right, Captain Jack. Should have gotten an invite. Oh, there you are. China's water turned the freaking frogs gay. Do you understand that? I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of retarded. Alex Jones memes are so funny. Alright, let me respond to some things going on in Discord. Oh. Anything specific? Yes, there is things specific. Um, is either you have to pick out a Sherman. It has to be a Sherman. Any type of Sherman, any battle rating, anything. Does Normandy have a ship spawn? Normandy does not have a ship spawn. It should. That'd be kind of cool. Like if you get enough spawn points, you can spawn in a ship. I don't know, I guess if you spawn the right ship, though, you might like destroy the enemy team. But it's gonna be Shermans versus mice. Any fun Shermans? Yes, there is the Sherman with the 105 that has heat and HE, and it might actually do well against the mouse. We need some funnies for Norway invasion. I agree. We need one of those Sherman DDs. And there needs to be a function in the game to allow tanks that have to do a setup to be able to float, to be able to do that float setup. So the Sherman DDs can float. That'd be hilarious. Everyone invite your friends, lol. You don't gotta invite your friends, but hey, if you want to. With Dan is fun, you're on the wrong team. You got kicked? Who kicked you? I didn't kick you. Oh, you're a helicopter? What time is it? It's 14:54. Can I spectate as another vehicle? Unless it's a helicopter, I'm going to have to say no. But there is a Japanese Sherman, so if you want to take out a Japanese tank, take out this Japanese Sherman. Wyoming? Was at the club. It was a bottom, and when I first met you, couldn't get enough to get you straight to my bedroom. Drink still in my crib, so I beg you, can you bring all your friends too? It's 23:54. It's only 14 for me. Hey, you two are best friends now. Oh, and Nameless, I guess you could spawn in a plane or whatever. Just don't murder anyone. Siberia? Are you in Gulag? All right. Ready? Yep. Starting the game now. It is join in progress, anyways. This will be a battle of France versus France. A Sherman battalion faced 2 experimental super tanks. Yes. I just joined. What's going on? It's a Sherman battle. Shermans versus Mouse. So you gotta be in any Sherman and in the game. Any Sherman. Doesn't matter what Sherman, just any old Sherman. And of course, don't cap the points. It's typical custom battle rules. Yes, choppers have permission to kill any. Can a random peasant join? Yes, random peasants can join. The password is QQQQ. That's 4 Qs. Do we have time for bonus meme? If you see someone who's in a Sherman, who's not in a Sherman, you have all rights to destroy them. Apparently this fountain thinks it can just be in my way. Okay, I guess the fountain's not moving. I don't got time to Google things right now, man. Captain Jack, if you're in an M8, you're gonna get murdered by a helicopter. I suggest you spawn in a Sherman, because those are the rules. It is Captain Jack, right? Nameless, you're on the wrong team. Oh, whatever, you can sit in there. Kick Dan, he's team killing? Who shot me? Hold on, I need to check the, no, I need to check this. Battle. No, Dan is team killing people who aren't in Shermans. He's also killing. Oh no! Someone shot. Oh, it's the. You shot exactly where I told you to shoot. My breach block is bingo rip. I guess you were a Japanese Sherman, so. Can I spectate as a plane without shooting anyone? I guess I'd prefer if you were in a Sherman, because it kind of goes with the event. Did the helicopter just die? like, as much fun as spectating is, it's actually more fun to partake in the event. I'll tell you that. Where'd all the Shermans go? There's a good amount of them on the enemy team, but they're all missing. Ah! There's just that one dude. Where are the rest of you guys at? Those flares look nice. They're very low frame rate though. Okay, I'm gonna go into the town after this. You know, if they added the OI, we could have OIs versus Shermans, and it actually might be a bit more balanced. And completely historically inaccurate, but... Find you, Sherman. Oh man, my heat didn't get anything. Scorpions are not fine. Where did you get the decal, the red cross in the center? This one? It's from buying the German destroyer. That's premium. Oh, I didn't mean to kill him. The Scorpion is the like M50, the M956, right? That's not a Sherman. I don't even have one Sherman, Rip. I'll just... you don't have a single Sherman? There are so many in game, though. Is that a, is that the Canadian one? I might take out my main cannon. And that's not the Canadian one. The, Grizzly counts if you guys have it. Not premium, standard. Firefly's fine, yes. It's a Sherman. Hello, helicopter. Oh. Well, hello there. You don't play ground RB? Oh. Hello, Green Master. We're doing a custom event of Sherman battles. Is this like the scout Sherman? He shot my gun! You jerk! I don't have the upgraded heat, so I can't do anything. So I don't think you can do much either. Oh, there's another one. Aha, I have mouse backup. I don't know how you get that helicopter to fly so low. It's always a nightmare for me. Yeah, you just die, I guess. Hey, Foxy. If the Shermans win, I'll go to church every day.
Attention to the map.
Captain Jack, the M8 isn't a Sherman.
Designated grid zone. Attention to the map. I agree.
What do you think about making a Chinese low-cost upper half tree? Well, I was thinking making a full Chinese tree, full of Chinese vehicles. It would take a lot of work, like a lot of work. I've been doing a lot of work on it, but I think it's possible. I have a mock-up ready. I want to start making a video for her. Things should be in plastic, though. Oh no, I'm on fire. Sucks for you, I have FPE. Yeah, now we have 3 mice. But no more mice. No one else be a mouse. I only wanted 3. You know, if we got that one, like, was it Iran, the Iraqian T-72 or whatever? That's not a Sherman. We could have a Crusader battle where Crusaders versus the Middle Eastern tank. You crashed your game? Rip. Notice me, senpai? You already noticed, Foxy. What are you even doing? You just shoot my barrel? Like, that's gonna stop me from murdering you. Oh, the helicopter helicopter. Or actually, no, the other guy got you. What about E100? Yeah, if you want to spawn an E100, go ahead. I'll switch sides because I have some good Shermans that I think would help. If you have the E100, that'd be cool. It's basically a mouse. Actually, I think it has technically worse armor because the side skirts can be shot off. I know, artillery. That's definitely going to do something to me. Are you going to actually land that thing? Shot my barrel again. So you know, Hind, you're like in the middle of the fire. Where are me free Abrams? They just had the free Abrams pack. Don't push him. Come on, God. That's not a Sherman. Ah, you shot my transmission. Why am I always the target? Can't you guys team up on one of the other mice? No way, mates. There's only one way. I doubt we're gonna see the T92 HMC anytime soon. Did they get your transmission too? Alright, my gun's up, so Sherman better get out of here. Or just get murdered. Nameless, stop killing the Shermans. If you want to kill stuff, you have to be on the Sherman team. Whatever, he was gonna die anyway, so I was about to do that. How they got you? I'll revenge you. Although I only have my small gun working. You keep shooting my gun barrels. This isn't fair. Nice toger on your turret. Or on your helicopter. Oh, you seem to be missing something very important there. See, it takes 5 Shermans to take out 1 German heavy tank. This is historically accurate. Gaijin, we need this. Type 75. Nameless, you're breaking the rules again. How's it going, your if you had orbital cannon, call me. If you need an orbital cannon, call me. Alright. Captain Jack, when will you learn? How many times we have to teach you a lesson, old man? Can anyone join? Yes, anyone can join. It should be join in progress. The game mode is mouse versus Sherman. Or I have enough mice on our side, so we don't need any other mice. But if you want, you can spectate in a helicopter or a plane, or ideally you'd be on the Sherman team in a Sherman and help take out the mice. Oh, hello there. Getting a little close. Oh no! Oh wait, no, that's a Sherman. What? It has like 200 millimeters of penetration. Oh yeah, you can't join in planes. I made that thing. I was thinking about doing that, and I guess I forgot to click it on or off. If you have a heli, you could join, or a well, I have to restart the thing. Oh well. What's the password? It's QQQQ. Here, let me type that out. Because, you know, there's a stream delay. That's the password for all of my custom battles. Type 90? What? Sounds about right. Is it M2? Oh, you took up my small gun. Oh, he already did. Panzer 2H. Hey, you're on the wrong team, man. Oh no. Foxy, behind you. There's a Sherman. Hero of Kursk. That's a pretty hard title to get. Gotta win like 1 billion battles in Kursk. My doggy Panther 2H dead. There's not supposed to be any Panther 2Hs. It's the rules, man. Are you trying to land on me? You gotta go a little bit to the side there. You're gonna tear his tail off. It actually counted as a kill. That Sherman just bounced 128. What's the M2 doing there? Alright, bye Matt Bon. Alright, I want to take out Shermans now. Gotta go. Alright, see ya, ME11. I got some special Shermans up my sleeve. put those. Are you streaming tomorrow? No, I am not streaming tomorrow. I'm making YouTube videos tomorrow. All right, let me change some things. Boop. All right. So I'm gonna be on the Sherman team. I need some of you to be on the mouse team. Is the T14 count as a Sherman? You know, I'm gonna count the T14 as a Sherman. And just for Captain Jack's sake, is he still here? Captain Jack, you can spawn in the M8. Yes, I'm a Sherman now. I only want 2 mice. Only 2 mice. So keep that in mind. Or if you have the E100 by chance. Is the M2 count as a Sherman? No, the M2 does not count as a Sherman. M6 does not count as a Sherman. Are you talking M6A1? No, no M6. It has to be Sherman. That thing's very far from Sherman. No, T4 does not count as Sherman. Does Hago count as Sherman? T100? Is there even a T100? Alright. Pip 8 is not a Sherman. It has a 70. The Leopard 3A0. Everything is Sherman if you are brave enough. No, you can't. Alright, I'm starting it. I'm gonna tell you one more time. Getchy 999. You wanna ready up, but I'm starting the match. Hello, anal liberator. You're gonna get my stream demonetized with a name like that. We only have one mouse. It's gonna be an adventure. I'm sure someone else will take up the reins if they want to. Well, I gotta go. That's fun. Well, I'm glad you were here. Make the stream a little bit better. Time for Calliope. Yeah, that's the best round there. No, you can't spectate in a TU4. I can now I can spectate. Yes, which is basically a flying Sherman, right? There's only one mouse. Alright, fine. If you want to spectate in the TU4, go ahead. But don't drop any of them bombs. I need to leave straight from... Hey, thanks for stopping by. Whole battalion of Shermans. Yeah, Calliope, definitely not worth the price put up. Where'd this mouse go? Oh, there he is. Oof. I got him. I got him on fire. Peb 8, best Sherman. No. I got the Calliope on discount. I did too. 50% off and all that. Alright, peace, Michael. I can't pronounce your last name. Too many syllables. But thanks for stopping by. Try to land in the TU4. It's pronounced the Pelletu. Hmm. Yeah, you got the King Grobler. I've thought about buying that thing for like a crazy lineup. There's so many Shermans around the one mouse. Does this count as a gangbang? I think technically yes. Hey! We finally killed him. It took like God knows how many Shermans. Does this count as boiling? Yes, we bullied the mouse. I know, he spawned again. And he probably has spawn detection, and I'm repairing. Your CB is biggest ammunition amount of fun known to man. Well, thank you. Where'd he go? How'd a mouse disappear on us? Emotional support owes to you. This is what happened in real life. It's true. This is how many Shermans would take to take out one German tank. Okay, I'm out of rockets now. If I could customize the map more, I'd make the spawn the Sherman spawn on the beach. But I'm out of class. Where are my squad vehicles? I don't know, ask Gaijin. Where does the mouse go? But I am technically Gaijin. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but alright. I'll tell you where the squad vehicles are. Anton decided that he wants him to only have them. Okay, we gotta move in now. We gotta destroy this enemy heavy tank. It's the only way. We gotta Sherman charge them. Charge! Oh, I died. He's in the spawn area. Hey there, how's it going? It's going pretty good. We're having a custom battle of Shermans versus mouse. There's only one mouse. T14 Amada. Yeah, Gaijin has plans to add that to game soon. Hey, no bombing the Shermans. Why does Gaijin want to add T14 MBT? Well, it's a little obvious. They're a Russian company. It's a Russian tank. They like tanks, especially Russian ones. Can I ZSU 57 your? No, you may not ZSU 57. That is like the furthest from a Sherman. Are you having a bug where game's stuck? No, I am not having a bug. So is 2Us. Yeah, Kika. This is not the best place to do that. Apparently, like, anything will damage this damn gun. Oh my god, these rockets. So it needs to be in a PBY. I need Iowa to take it out of the... Yes, Gaijin plox, Iowa class battleship. It's the only way. No, you cannot IS-3. That is not a Sherman. Any comment about the Merkava Mark 1? Well, personally, I was expecting it to be in the U.S. tree because I really wasn't expecting the U.S., one of the most played nations, to be left out of the event because that's just free money that they'd be throwing away. So I was anticipating it to be in the U.S. tree. Should it be in the U.S. tree? I don't really know. I don't know the history of the vehicle. It's mostly Israeli, and American relations with Israel are much better than they are with Britain. So, I guess, but I understand the need for the British do need a bit more love at top tier. Although, you also have to think Japan, Italy, and France are completely left out. So, eh. Air support, here we come, kamikaze attack. Don't kamikaze. There is a sky whale out there. Oh, that was a helicopter. Oh god. The mouse killed those to you. Our destroyer is down. It's the Japanese OSTU, the FM M2. That's it. Gonna get Battleship BRB. Oh god. Killing aircraft. Hey, you can just hold down the rocket button. I didn't know that. Because I never take out this thing. Is this gun still operational? Machine gun is. I know, my main gun's out. Bomb him with a torpedo. Don't bomb him, man. Although you kind of missed. Now, come on, guys. No TU4. Okay, I didn't. Let him out. Oh god. I wonder where they're going to add Japanese helicopters. Like Japan has a few helicopters. Are we doing parade today? I don't think so. I got some other things I need to do, so I was going to, after this, get off. Now you're thin. Wait, T80? What are you doing? My wings, though. Oh, it's over anyways. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming by. Gonna end stream now. It's been fun. Thanks for coming to the custom battle. If you like this stream, hit the like button. If you didn't like the stream, don't hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I want to stream every Saturday. I'm gonna start streaming on. I'm gonna try to. You are the best mouse, Chevy lover. I'm gonna start trying to stream on Twitch more often, a little bit. I was thinking about making it on Tuesdays. But anyways, hit that subscribe button to be, hit the bell icon to be notified anytime I upload anything. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a really good day. I'm in the stream now, so.